I wanted to show you a few more examples of how you can use typography in different ways. So with the Archaea font that I downloaded in the previous video, there was only one weight available, which was regular. So if I was committed to using this, I would probably want to pay the 10 euros and get the whole font. But just to check and see if I actually like it, I downloaded the regular. And this is what comes up. So what I've done is I've set everything to the single typeface, which is Archaea regular. There is no bold actually, so it's just regular. I've used the tint to differentiate between different pieces of text, and you can do that by going into your swatches and with one of your pieces of text selected and making sure you're on the text tool. You can see that if I set this to black and then I can change the tint up here, this is basically the grayscale effect. So from 0, which would be white, to 100, which would be black, we have a variety of grayscales available. It's a little bit not obvious in InDesign that you can do this, so I just wanted to point it out. So I've set this to 35. This is different from opacity. I just want you guys to know that. I've used the tint to differentiate between pieces of text instead of having a bold, an italic, a regular, and a light. Ideally though, if we're using text, that we do have a whole family font weights that we can select from. But I wanted to use another example to show you how you can mix fonts. So this is the Neue Machina font that I downloaded, and within that I actually do have a bunch of different weights. There is a bold, a regular, and a light, but I wanted to just use the bold version for a title font, and instead of having this as regular text like this, I've made it all caps. You can either switch the text yourself, or if you want to artificially create all caps, you can go into character and then just set to all caps right here. That's in character under the menu. You can select all caps. So with this, the font is a little bit extra. It has some kind of unique characteristics. I really like it, but I think it would be overwhelming to use it for all of the body text as well. So what I've done is paired it with a font that is really, really simple. This is called Branding Grotesque. It's a really great font. It's a good sort of basic, rounded, humanist font. You'll see it a lot, but it's kind of unobtrusive, but still very well designed. And I have used that to complement this more interesting title font that I'm using. So if you find a font that you're interested in, but it is just too much to use for all of your text, consider finding another font that pairs well with it, that's really simple, that you can use to accentuate that.